Hello twin flames and welcome to the DM to DF reading for Wednesday. So I'm really feeling a lot of heat around today and sensual energy, so I want to bring in the Sensual Love Oracle. This is one of my decks. It's a very sexy deck, but it's also very loving and romantic. So I'll decide when I'm doing the reading if I'm going to put an 18 plus on this, depending on what content comes out and what the masculines are feeling. So what do they want to say to you today, Divine Feminine? What do they want to say to you? What do they want you to know? And this is a great deck to connect with how they're feeling and what they really want you to know about their desires for you, and, you know, what they want from their heart and soul and in their body as well, in the 3D and the 5D realm. So he's saying to you, you ignite my senses. What a beautiful message. They're giving me that song, you fill up my senses. So you ignite them, you know, you spark things in them that really have never been sparked before. When you guys come together, whether it's the first time or every time, it's like the firework effect. It's like all the fireworks go off at the same time, like on New Year's Eve, and it creates this huge crescendo of power. You know, all the lights in the sky, all the magic. And he's saying, you ignite my senses. You've woke me up inside. You've made me feel things I've never felt before. You've woken me up to the truth I've never known before. You have lit me up. You complete me. You make me the person that I have come here to be. You ignite me and fill up my senses. So that's really beautiful. And he's saying to you, show me you want me. Show me you want me. Now, you may be feeling that way, Divine Feminine. You may think, well, if that's how you really feel, you know, if I ignite your senses and make you feel things you never felt, show me. Show me you want me. Communicate to me. Reach out to me. And this really resonates with the reading we did yesterday and the day before, where, you know, the masculine is really kind of getting this energy over where he's saying, contact me. And he wants it all to fall into his lap. And it's not going to work that way because the masculine is also growing and learning too. So he has to be able to move towards you and ask you for what he wants. And he's saying, show me that you want me. You know, he thinks about that. It turns him on. The fact that you want him. So when you're constantly showing him that you want him through messages or words or actions, and it's showing him that you want him, it's igniting his senses. But what he also needs is that step back energy where he's able to miss you and think about you and process what he's going through, and then show you that he truly wants you, because that's what you want. So again, it's like he's saying, I just wish I could click my fingers and everything would be different. There'd be no karmic partner, there'd be no, you know, energy there, and we'd be together forever. But life doesn't work like that, Divine Masculine. You have to get up and do the work. So this is kind of what he's dreaming about. Show me you want me, you know, show me how much you want me. So this is also in a very sexy, intimate way where, you know, it drives him wild to think that you want him, you know, and nobody else, because he does worry that you are going to move on or there's other interest around you or other people. So the fact that you want him blows his mind. You know, the fact that you only want them ignites all of their senses. And that's what he's saying to you. Your mind turns me on. So he's reminding you it's not just your body that turns him on. Your mind turns him on too. Your intellect and the person that you are. You are so interesting to me. You ignite my senses. You're so interesting to me. And it's so true. You know, that's why you can have conversations that can last hours and hours and hours all night. You know, me and George have the most interesting conversations, sometimes even about the smallest things. You know, I find him interesting and fascinating, and they give me fear, and we work through that fear. You know, sometimes the fears and the differences can get in the way, but they are also what excite your twin. You may think, well, there's an age gap. You know, maybe you're worrying about that. There's an age gap. What's he feel about that then? And he's saying, the age gap excites me, turns me on. The person that you are and everything about you is so interesting to me. The differences between you interesting. You know, if we were all the same, life would be very, very boring. And you and your twin have differences to prove to the world that love conquers all. That it doesn't matter what the differences are between you. Love conquers all. Love overcomes those things. And love is what matters. What matters is love. He's saying, let me video you. So I definitely feel, because obviously this can mean doing a sexy video and sending it to him. But I feel this is about, thank you for telling me as well that, some of your masculines will be with you on social media in a video like TikTok or YouTube or any other platform. That's a big sign about your future. But let me video you. I feel this about video call. Someone's going to receive a video call. That could be through Facebook or it could be through Zoom or, anything else. I mean, I don't do video calls, so I don't know the exact platforms you do them on. But this is about you connecting in some way, especially if, there's a distance between you and you can't meet up in the physical world. You're going to connect in a virtual way. So you're going to connect in this way. Let me video you. So he's saying, can I video call you? So I'm not really seeing this as he's going to ask you for a sexy, intimate video. Nothing, kind of dirty-minded there. That's not what I'm feeling. If you've picked up on that, then obviously that's something coming through to you, something you may want to share with your twin in the future or even now. But I feel he's saying, let me video call you. Let me talk to you because you're so interesting. Your mind turns me on. So he's letting you know he doesn't just get turned on by you physically. He gets turned on by you spiritually, emotionally, intellectually. Everything about you turns him on and excites him and ignites his senses. You make him feel things he's never felt. And it's exciting. And this picture, by the way, is a flower. Okay, it may look like something else, but it's a flower. And, the water droplets on that flower, they create that life force, cleansing energy. Water is life, just like air is life. The air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat, it's all nourishment, it's all life. And you nourish your twin. And that's what he's saying to you. He's saying, my life was boring and empty and mundane and bland. And then there was you. Then there was you and my life got turned around. You ignited my senses. You made me feel things I've never felt. And I just want to tell you that. So I feel there's definitely going to be some video calls for some of you. And again, another big sign about communication and communication coming in other ways. Not just through a text message or a WhatsApp message or, something on a direct message or a call. It could also be a video call, something where you spend time together face to face, but not actually in a physical way. I hope that helps. Have a great night and I'll see you soon.